great to get that result. I mean, the bonus point at home to set us up for the home semi is amazing. I think the way we did it as well, you know, kind of left a lot to do in the last 30-35 minutes, but the boys that stuck in like that and turned it on when needed to turn it on was amazing. And yeah, it's great to have the home semi-final next week like last year.
It was really a typical game of two halves, wasn't it? I mean, what was not going right for Glasgow in the first half that you managed to click into in the second?
First half, I think there's quite a few unforced errors and a lot of offside penalties, and Johnny Gray got the yellow card. So I think there's a lot of sort of silly mistakes in the first half, and we managed to tighten all that up for the second half, which with the win behind us really helped us get the field position that we needed in the second half and then get the tries. There's quite a bit of pressure going into it, especially with Munster and Ospreys. Well, depending on what the results were, we had to match Munster. I think also getting the home semi-final, no team's ever won it without having a home semi-final, so to have that behind us now gives us a lot of confidence going into next week. But at the same time, Ulster are a class team, and it won't be easy. You know, it'll be a tough game next week.
And how much are you aware that that Ulster team wasn't perhaps the team you expected to see line up against you? There are a lot of internationals on the bench. I would expect it to be a different Ulster team next week. Yeah,
they made quite a few changes. I think it was 12 changes they made, but I think if we do that promise that we had in the last 30 minutes of that game, then I believe that we can go on and turn them over. But at the same time, it's semi-finals rugby, so it's all to play for, and you never know what's going to happen.
Stuart Hogg launched it really, didn't he? I mean, it was a great try by Stuart Hogg. How much was the team reliant on something a bit different happening to get you into a quicker tempo, really? You looked like you were struggling to find that momentum.
Yeah, I think the first 50 minutes we really sort of struggled to sort of break them down and get the speed of ball we needed and the attack that we needed. And then once Hoggy did his bit of magic and got that try, that really got us a bit of confidence and good momentum. And then the crowd the whole game were right behind us, and especially after that, they really got us going. And from then on in, we kind of knew, right, we're going to do this, and we really had to sort of knuckle down and get stuck into them. And like I said, after Hoggy's try, it really got us going forward.
Does it make a difference the fact that you've finished the season, or the regular season, top of the pile for the first time before you go into these playoffs?
Yeah, it's amazing, but it's also a bit disappointing that we can't get a home final if we win next weekend. But now to finish top, it sort of says how good a season we've had, and it really gives back to the fans what they give to us on the pitch. And it's just been amazing to finish the whole year and to finish top. Just it's a bit icing on the cake until we go hopefully win next week.
What about the statistic that's your first two tries for Glasgow? I mean, your first try, and then you followed it up pretty quickly with a second. Yeah,
first try, so it took me a while. I think that was my 30th or 31st game for Glasgow. It took me a while, but I just try and set them up. I'm not going for glory myself, but when you get the chance, you've got to have a wee go now and then. So
that's what you say, not going for glory, but you weren't mucking about when you took that first try. You went over like a back row, going through several tackles.
Yeah, I just kind of got through the first bit, and then the scrum half came across, managed to sort of get rid of him, and then sort of just finish it off. So it was good to get my first try, and like that in a game as tight as that, it was good to sort of get them.
And have you got a team that's capable then of going to the final now and actually winning for the first time?
Yeah, I definitely believe we have, especially if we win next weekend against Ulster. That'll be a very tough game, but if we win next weekend, I really believe that we can go over there and hopefully go one step further than what we did last year.
Go!